Hi guys, my name is Isabella Greene, and today I would like to talk to you about loneliness, love, and the higher self, and how all of these things are interconnected. Loneliness, as we know, is the biggest block in our journeys. Loneliness makes people do really wild stuff. Loneliness makes people to stay in relationships that are abusive or not beneficial to their journeys. Loneliness makes people drop their spiritual practices. Loneliness makes people agree to environments and circumstances that are hurting them and hurting their missions and purpose and paths. Loneliness makes people do stuff that we really would hardly believe that people do, but it's all done out of that constant sense of loneliness, that internal drive for company, presence, and love. But let's examine that. Why is that there? And why is it so strong with the starseeds and the light workers at the beginning of their journeys, at the beginning of their awakening paths? If we are a cosmic being incarnated into 3D experience, into the human form, we have been separated from the space that somewhere, somehow, through our soul stream, we still remember. And that is the space of shared consciousness. That is the space where we knew ourselves as a part of everything, where we knew ourselves as a part of the consciousness of our cosmic race and our planets, where we knew we were able to communicate telepathically, where we were interconnected with the tapestry of infinity, the source, the God, the higher self. And we had full awareness of being all that. We had a full awareness of the vastness of our own being, of our infinite soul stream. And here we are in human forms. We wake up here, we are born here, and we're in the density of separation, polarity. We're experiencing ourselves as solitary, as something, as an individual occurrence that is not connected to anything. It is so difficult to connect. We forgot how to telepathically interact. We forgot that we're sharing consciousness. We are in amnesia. We are blocked from all that, and our souls long for that connection since day one. And this is what feeds our sense of loneliness. But we are very often confused. We think that another person can give us that satisfaction of that loneliness, the satisfaction of that feeling. We think that another human being will come into our lives and our loneliness will disappear. But is it really true? Have we observed that another human being comes into our lives, and after a few months, if it's a romantic relationship, after a few months of wonderful euphoric honeymoon-like state, all of a sudden we're just as lonely? So we start seeking another person. We think that this is the wrong person. But how about considering that it doesn't matter what person it is? What matters is the role that we have assigned that person in our own minds. So how do we overcome loneliness? Considering that loneliness is the biggest block for starseeds and light workers in their paths. How many of us have given up temporarily or permanently sometimes on our own journeys, just not to be lonely, just to have somebody in our lives? It's a disaster. Or it could be a disaster. So what do we do? How do we overcome that block of loneliness? Well, there is that saying that no one else can make us happy. There is another saying that we have to look for that love within. That makes a lot of people even more miserable because it makes them feel even more lonely. There is that self self-pity voice that says, oh my God, I'm the only one, and there is no one out there. I'm so lonely because it's just me who can do this for me. We have to stop the self-pity voice. We have to stop thinking in terms of victimizing our own selves. We have to interrupt the voice that says, oh my God, I'm all alone and it's Christmas. Oh my God, it's Valentine's Day and I'm all alone, poor me. That voice is going to drive us crazy. That voice is what hurts. That voice is what makes us feel even lonelier, and what makes us cry, and what makes us feel really and do really crazy stuff. Also, when people come to you, the outside people, the good friends come to you and say that to you, and there's that and it matches your inner voice, and bam, there's that loneliness all over again, and it makes us do craziest things. Step 1. Step 2, recognizing what these things really mean. When they say that we have to be the ones who make ourselves happy, when they say that we're the only ones who have access to that love through our own space within, when they say these things, they mean that when we turn towards our own selves and create space where we can remove filters that are blocking us from the awareness of the vastness of our own being, aka connection to the higher self, that's when the loneliness is gone. True story. So it doesn't mean that you would lose the ability or the joys of human love. It means that you would lose the state of loneliness that makes us do crazy things, that makes us feel awful. So we turn around, we face ourselves, we create the space within our own lives to remove the filters that are blocking our remembrance of who we really are. That includes meditation. That includes DNA upgrades. DNA upgrades are happening constantly. You could expedite that from through clean lifestyle and spiritual practice. And there are some practitioners outside there who claim that they can help you do that. I don't know if that's true or not, but there are plenty of offerings all around. I know that deep meditation reconnects us with that true space of love that we're really longing for. I can promise you that once you've tapped into that space, you will know, every cell in your body will know, that there is no human being that can give you that feeling. There's no human being on this planet that can give you that kind of love. That means that we have moved out of the realm of 3D human love and are now experiencing the love that we really are, 5D and above, the love of the connection, a remembrance of being a part of our own higher selves. And our higher selves are connected to everything. Our higher selves is a fabric of infinity, which is the infinite divine love. So if we decide that we want to drop the ball of loneliness, clear that block, stop seeking that fulfillment through an external human being, and assign that all human beings that we have love with in this reality the role that it really plays. It's the human level of love, yes. But if we overcome all that and are able and set the intention to, and of course if we set the intention to, then we are able to do that, to move past the understanding, past that whole human love, and expand our understanding of divine love, of what it is that is available to us, loneliness is over. Once loneliness is over, you are liberated. You are now able to make choices that are for the highest good of your own self, and also for the highest good of your mission, and the highest good of the path, and the highest good of all. You are now reconnected with knowing your true self. You are now free to decide what's good for you. You are now free to choose whether you want a relationship with that specific person, whether you want a relationship at all, whether you want a relationship with that specific person just because you're lonely, or maybe that person is not serving you. Maybe that person is not serving your journey. Maybe that person is not serving your expansion. Maybe you've outgrown that person. I think when you're not lonely anymore, because you are complete, you're aware of that constant connection with the infinite forever of your higher self that is always there for you, always there for you. You're free, you're liberated, you are on your way. You are here to do what you came here to do, and this is to assist the evolution of the human race and this planet, the ascension process of the new human into the new earth. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in today. If you'd like to have a session with me, you can reach me at isabellagreene.com. Take care now. Namaste.